Okay. Hey, love, here I am with you back in Eden. Oh my God, Eden needs a lot of work. Eden has been destroyed, and us humans gotta fix it. Fix what we did, the damage, right? Well, welcome home to Eden. Divine feminine love that you are, lover of her or lover that you are, goddess incarnate, you are shining to the world, you are renewing the world. Look at this little waterfall back here. You see the waterfall? Can you hear it? Can you see it? There's a waterfall. That's you. You are waterfalling your love to the gods. Yeah, I'm out here and I'm working on my tiny home. I realized, my life it's just not very fun when all of my money goes to rent. And the tiny home movement is fascinating because it's a way to pay lower rent. You want to pay something. If you're going to have your little tiny home somewhere, you want to be able to, give something back. But that will be enough saved for me to, see, this is Amsi. Amsi, say hi. Say hi. There. This is going to be saving me a lot of money. So like all these videos, you notice I haven't made any in like ages because I've just been working. All the adventures I want to have and go and help people create the new Green Deal in their world and help people with their love lives. Whew, I'm cutting down my bills. I'm making this, and you know what? I need to be out in nature more. Look at this beautiful little spot. Like, okay, I'm in a little village where I can have access to a lot of wonderful people. Near my mama, I can help her with her. Look, we painted her trailer. She's got like a nice big trailer. You can see we painted it yellow. It's gorgeous. I think I'm gonna paint this one yellow too. Just gypsy wagon it up, like total magic gypsy wagon. When you see this thing after I have fixed it up, it's gonna be really different. It's gonna be really, really different. So that's the thing. That's the transformative power of Goddess Divine. This is your chance to totally, do what you want to do with your life, and let's get down to zero emissions in the whatever creative, crazy ways we can. So I'm manifesting now. I'm going to be receiving an electric car. Somehow somebody's gonna help me do it because I do solar work and I don't want to be trashing the planet while I do my work. Do you see how it says Adam on that wall? Can you believe it? I just stripped off I stripped off the wallpaper, and that was underneath. That is how the universe talks to you, darling. And when my name's Eve, and that guy Adam over there, we're supposed to hook up someday. Supposed to meet again in Eden. We're going to redo it. We're going to do it all in a new way. We're going to do the whole Eden thing. We're going to take away the shame and the blame and the disconnect from nature and the fear of our sexuality and sensuality. We're going to redo the whole thing. We're going to be like gardening with the total like, oh my God, the gardening thing is going to be amazing. It's going to be eco-friendly gardening. I don't even know how you're supposed to talk about that. But there's some kind of eco-friendly thing, like, the way you're supposed to do gardening where it's all sustainable. It's sustainable and it's good for the earth. And we're going to have like composting toilets. Yeah, I'm that earthy crunchy. You know what? It's a funny thing to like love glamour and all that and totally be, I need nature bad. I want you to see this waterfall. I wish you could see it. It's right over there. You see the waterfall? Where the heck is it? Anyway, this little doggy here is such a joy. And animals, I'm feeling so sick now when I eat animals. It's like this creepy feeling. I'm still doing it because I don't want an animal to have died, and not even be eaten if it's served up on a platter. But it's making me feel really gross. Like, I love animals, So trying to feel like, who are you? What's your alignment with you? Like, if you were to live totally in your own abundance, if you were totally to live with animals and the way that you love most, what would be different in your life, darling? What would be different? Like, this guy loves to dance. I always wanted a dance partner, and check it out. He does this all day. He dancing with me. All right, so question is, what are you going to do for you that takes care of you? Okay, what are you going to do that loves you enough to be honest about who you are, how you are? What I mean, like, I know I'm about to move into a crazy little trailer thing. But what's your truth? Maybe yours is totally different. But you know, there's a lot of ways to get sustainable living going, the New Green Deal. And one of the amazing things is that you could live in a mansion, but you could share it with a bunch of friends and family. And that is fun. I mean, I was so afraid of that my whole life. I was like, I can't handle living with other people. I need my privacy. Yeah, you need some space. But then I rented to this beautiful young college girl, and oh my God, we had so much fun. She became one of my best friends, you know, and it was fine. I had plenty of time alone still because, you know, people work and they go away, and then you get somebody to talk to and make dinner with. And when you're getting older and the kids grow up, and you know, it's terrible to be alone all the time. And there's a lot of you out there I know who are kind of trapped at home, like there's elders who can't get out, you know, and darling, you know, we have to be creative. So you can invite people over, but if you live with people, it takes down your bills and it's fun. Or you get a tiny home and you move it onto somebody's land who you adore, then you're not in their space all the time. And they will, you know, you'll be visiting each other pretty often. I know you're probably like, oh, that's still too much money. Well, think of your rent for 1 month. This thing was $350 because somebody wanted to get rid of it because of the damage. And then it was another $300 to move it. That's like half of 1 month's rent that you're going to spend. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of these being given away. If you want one that's not damaged, you just spend a little more, because maybe I shouldn't have gone this route, because it's not, I mean, they're out there for like $3,000, really nice ones that are all fixed up. And, you know, like I like fixing things up and really, like, you know, like taking things and salvaging them rather than always getting more and more. I'm really kind of a little disturbed by the tiny house movement, seeing how people are spending as much as they would on a whole house, you know, on a tiny home. Like $30,000 is a lot of them. I'm like, nope, I want to see if I can do this with no money. Other than half a month's rent. Yeah, so check this out. This is pretty trashed, right? So my job is to make it like a gorgeous gypsy wagon. I'm taking out the whole ceiling. I'm going to take out all that mold. Take it out. Nope, can't live with that. And I just ripped off wallpaper, and I'm about to paint it peach and pink. All right, love. So do what you love, be who you are, and let's create the New Green Deal and be as fast as we can in as many ways as we can to get down to zero emissions. So I got this beautiful little heater thing. Look at this. This is so cool. I heard about these ceramic ones that save a lot of energy. This is not one of them, but this is because fire actually, this is so cute, right? Fire, they say, actually is putting out a lot of greenhouse problems in the atmosphere. So this is a fake fire. It's just electric. And the thing about electric is that it can go solar. So I'm going to be finding solar panels to go on this little tiny home. Yeah, tiny home got solar panels. And actually, you know, it's a little trick with the whole bathroom thing and the water thing. So what I'm going to do in the wintertime, since the water hose situation would freeze out there, break, I'm just going to use a pee bucket and carry it in once a day, you know. And I'm going to be sharing cooking. Well, it's my mom over there. I'm going to cook for her as usual, but have some food, my own food in my own little fridgy thing here, and prepare things and just enjoy eating out here along the way. Now, but you could fix the whole thing up where you really, you know, you have your food situation and your cooking situation going. Yeah, see, in that home, you already imagine how beautiful it's going to be once I get done. All right, love. I told you I was doing this, and I know it might seem insane sometimes, the things I say I'm going to do, but I'm a person who does what I say. It's just that sometimes the universe intervenes, and like I was on my way to Mexico, and the whole family emergency happened, and I was like, oh wow, I cannot leave my family like that. Like, that's a wrong timing. I gotta know that my family's okay. So I'm still here, and what's interesting is I'm creating a base here in the States, which is actually a really good thing. You know why? Because I could get some friends in Mexico to come up, keep me company while I do my solar. Solar's just too lonely. You do it for hours and days, like driving around the mountains looking for people who need solar and who looks like they'd qualify, and it's lonely, you know? So by creating a base here, I'm hoping I could come back and do solar on and off and bring that money down to Mexico to create a community, a sustainable living community down there. And what about one up here too? Okay, let's just do both, two places. Everybody loves it. You know, we were migrants a long time ago. For millennia, we were just migrants. We traveled with the weather. Look at that waterfall. Can you see it? Darn it, I can't show it to you. Where's the waterfall? So beautiful. Anyway, you can hear it, right? So beautiful. I see it, but I can't. The water situation in Mexico is what's scaring me, because the water is like, you know, it's drying up a lot. A lot of crops have been having a ton of trouble down there. And the violence is a little scary too. So, because the people take things into their own hands, they're kind of like their own government. I remember that, and that's all well and good as long as people like you. So, anyway, I'm thinking, I'm with the waterfall here. I'm with the water, and this dog is so cute. Look at him. So, pay attention to your water, where the water is coming from. Pay attention to what's going on with the planet, and just do your part, okay? We can do this. I had a dream that there was negative forces trying to end our story, but that there was still enough time that we could. Nobody even knows the power of love. Nobody knows what happens when humanity unites in a more enlightened state of mind. Huge things can happen so fast, and discoveries and inventions that that bring Adam and Eve back to the garden, love. Okay, love you so much. Keep that inner fire going, and I'll keep you posted as I transform this thing into a little paradise. Okay, much love, darling. Love life. You are that beautiful. You are the shining divine love of the feminine divine goddess. You are her lover. Let that love shine through you, flow through you to everyone you know. You are that, able to let the universe flow through you. Just open up and let it happen. Okay, love. Sending that love to you, that divine goddess inspiration and power, and that portal through this video right now to a deep breathing into your joy, okay? I know it's hard and painful. I was in tears this morning, all morning. My mama gave me hugs. It was because my mama hugged me. I was okay. So sending you big mama hugs, okay, love? Lots of loving hugs. All right, darling? You're going to be okay. Let it in. Let the Divine Mother come through you, to you. Okay. Love life, darling.